Imagine the growl of an icon reborn. This is the story of the 2025 Plymouth GTX Electromod. As you step into the garage, its presence is unmistakable. The sleek silhouette in frostbite blue, accented with satin black stripes and carbon fiber hood, demands attention. Wide rear arches hint at performance. 18-inch BTG vintage bronze-forged magnesium wheels wrapped in Pirelli Pa Zero tires underscore its modern muscle stance. Slide inside and you're greeted by a blend of nostalgia and innovation. Indigo blue leather seats with bronze and orange contrast stitching and homage to Mopar's Heritagia invite you in. The flat-bottom steering wheel, wrapped in vintage bronze leather, frames a cluster of custom analog gauges. 160 miles per hour speedometer, battery state fast charge, motor current, and coolant temps all within a bespoke bezel. Manual window cranks pay tribute to the classic GTX, while modern luxuries like a rotary shifter from a Dodge Durango and a Cupa holder lifted from a Jeep Grand Cherokee provide comfort without compromising character. Under the carbon fiber hood, there's no rumbling V8. Instead sits Mopar's E-Crate propulsion system, a 250 kW, 335 HP, 335 lb-feet electric drive module originally from the Dodge Charger Daytona. It sends torque to the rear wheels through a 3-to-1 gear reducer and an 8 3/4" solid axle, all wrapped in classic muscly car packaging. A faux Hellcat supercharger cover sits atop the motor. Energy flows from a 73 kWh battery pack of 384 lithium-ion cells tucked into 4 modules. One resides under the hood, 3 are mounted in a removable, cartridge-style tray in the trunk. Total output, estimated range of 250 miles. Be sure to mind the extra weight. Each battery weighs about 230 macaron-pounds, totaling over 900 macaron-pounds added mass, offset in part by carbon fiber bodywork. Pop into the driver's seat, the instant torque of electric drive is noticeable. Mopar hasn't yet published 0 60 times, but during testing it has exceeded 100 macaron miles per hour, and real-world feedback suggests a lively, responsive launch distinct from the thunder of a traditional Hemi, but electrifying in its own right. Beneath you, a 3-link rear suspension and Wilwood brakes in all 4 corners ensure control matches the power. Walk around at the GTX and you'll see the precision in every line. Carbon splitters front and rear, widened wheel openings, shaved bumpers, and a lower, aggressive ride height blend retro flair with track-ready aggression. The charge port cleverly masquerades as the vintage flip-top fuel cap, a delightful nod to heritage. But does converting an iconic muscle car to EV make sense? Enthusiasts are divided. Some decry the loss of the naturally aspirated thunder that defined the GTX. Others see opportunity, a sustainable yet blisteringly quick mod with daily usability. RoadTrack observed that this Electromod is probably better to drive than some 4-digit GASA-powered monsters. Yet Carscoops acknowledges it's a bit of a head-scratcher when horsepower falls short of original figures. The interior reinforces that harmony. While gauges and tech speak 21st Street Century, design QS Emmanuel cranks, floating Omega M badge on the horn pad, stainless steel pedal covers all preserve the classic soul. The center console, wrapped in vintage bronze, houses a Durango rotary shifter and Grand Cherokee cup holder, quirky and functional. In conclusion, the 2025 Plymouth GTX Electromod is neither pure nostalgia nor cold utility. It's purpose-built fusion. It respects its roots while laying groundwork for the next era of muscle. If electric torque and emissions-free performance excite you, this Electromod is your bridge between eras. If you crave the raw, V8 soundtrack, this may feel like an icon under sedation. Either way, it sparks conversation and redefines legend. This is not just a concept, it's a direction. Mopar's E-Crate kit may one day enable owners to convert their own GTXs, Chargers, and Challengers. The future of muscle may no longer always rumbly, but it will remain thrilling.